All right. You think we're doing the show for 191 episodes
Two.
now?
192
episodes? 190 whatever episodes it's been. We would know how to do
Ish.
this. But clearly we're just the hired talent. We're not actually professionals here. So I'm Peroty.
Oh, word.
I'm over here as the Northern American. That's Respawn over there. He's the Southern American. And we are currently missing somewhere offshore.
European American.
Yeah, exactly. Both European Americans, both completely offshore. The Far Eastern Americans, so far east they're over in the UK.
Right.
Gone, missing, possibly lost at sea. So
MIA.
maybe they'll join us. Maybe they won't. It's hard to say. So if 19 men are not arrive, then they'll be here, and you'll know because they sound very different from us. And if they're not, then you won't know. Because all of this will be fixed in post, and it's magic.
And then we'll go from not talking pirates to talking pirates pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. We will do our best, or at least some facsimile of that.
Yep.
Avast ye, and welcome to Two Titans and Under, a Destiny 2 podcast. Dedicating bringing you all the latest information, news, and opinions. This is the best show for new and veteran pirates alike, where we share tips, tricks, and tools to help you succeed and enjoy hornswaggling your booty even more. So with all that said, let me introduce you to me ragtag crew. The scurvy sea dog, Peroty, the son of a biscuit eater, no one respawns in real life, and me, your captain, for this treacherous voyage, Nitedemon. Arrgh.
Let's see. Do I even try this one? Hey, Demon, just remembered. You asked for this. This is all your fault. Respawn, next week in Destiny, the Master King's Fall goes live. You can make all of Oryx's minions walk the plank. You can defeat Thavix in the Exodus Crash Nightfall, or you can quit out of it immediately because nobody likes that one. You can enjoy bonus Trials ranks. In Trials Freelance, you don't need a fired team. No one will swap your deck, no hearties with you. You can just make everyone walk the plank all around you. And if that doesn't make you smile, Shax brings Team Scorch to the Crucible. Bring your giant flaming cannon of death. Everyone else will have one. It'll be good fun for you and the mates. And if that is not what you'll enjoy with your PvP, Pinnacles! You could raid the Vow of the Disciple, me hearties. Or you can go into the Shattered Throne dungeon and get all of the treasure and the loot. Bring it back to the ship.
So, Peroty, what is it that ye be talking about this week? You already went over the next week in Bungie, yeah? What about this week in Bungie? Arrgh.
Oh, this week in Bungie, me hearty, we've done many good things, but we have so many good things to talk about upcoming next week. God, this is a terrible accent. But yet, here we are. We said we would do it because it's Talk Like a Pirate Day, me hearty, and we're going to talk like pirates whether it kills us or not, and it's going to kill us.
Most likely, arrgh, you build rats.
Hello!
So we know you like your lost sectors, me hearties, and you have to be very sneaky because Bungie likes to swap the lost sectors on you with little notice like they did today. However, what it should be is Saturday should be the Rift lost sector for your exotic helmets. Sunday the 18th will be your K1 crew quarters for the legs. On Monday the 19th, K1 logistics for your exotic arms. Never skip arms day. On the Tuesday the 20th, the K1 Communion Lost Sector will give you your exotic chest unless it's disabled, then you can get it and then stare at it longingly. On the 21st is Skydock 4 for your exotic helmets. Thursday the 22nd is your Scavenger's Den for the legs. On Friday is the Quarry for your exotic arms again. Saturday the 24th, your excavation site for the chest piece. Finally on the Sunday the 25th, the Concealed Void for the helmet. And then Bunker E15 on the 26th. And that is your Lost Sectors. We'll have all the links in the show notes if you need a way to get through them, or go to lostsector.today, or blueberries.gg has a wonderful page on the Lost Sector, me hearties, telling you which ones you could run, what champions you're going to face, and which are easiest to farm. And who has joined us? It's our pirate mate,
Avast! Identify yourself, or you'll be spending the rest of your days in Davy Jones' locker.
Throw thee off ye plank. The plank hungers for new blood.
And believe me, we have sharks in the water churning for new blood. That's you, AZ.
You can do a pirate. I believe in you.
Hello. There we go.
That's not a pirate, my hearty. That's a terrible pirate. That's a
That's
filthy
a
land
landlubber.
lover.
I've never heard one.
Well, while he's trying to find his pirate voice and putting on his pirate hat, getting his parrot and his peg leg ready, what I do have for you, me hearties, is week 5 of your lovely Eververse. Sadly, there's not a parrot nor a peg leg in sight. There is a bird you can speak to for bounties. We'll get into that maybe later. What you're not going to be spending your loot on, me hearties, is the concentrated matter gem, your glimmer shard, or your scavenger's boon. Those are garbage. You don't want those. You wouldn't be caught dead with those out in the pirating realms. What you might want is the looking out emote for 700 bright dust. Oh no! Or the dread from below weapon ornament. Or the Telesto. The vaunted Telesto that does what it wants for 1250 bright dust. Oh, that's a very dangerous treasure, me lads. Be very careful getting that one. You might want the overflowing treasure projection for your ghost. Yes, overflowing treasure for your ghost, a lovely projection, leading to you to all that treasure is for 1500 bright dust. And you're busy in gold shader. So you've got your treasure, your ornaments, and you've got your shader. You've got all the treasures you could ever want. We also have the Feast of the Feelings. Ice cream just tastes better alone for 3250 bright dust. The Hearth Fire Shell. It's a lovely flaming shell for the ghosts who just keep the fires burning, 2850 bright dust. And the Canopus Wing Ship for 2000 bright dust. The August Courser for 2500 bright dust. It's a lovely sparrow you could add to your collection if you want to be a Gate Lord. I know Respawn wants to be a Gate Lord. You too can get the Wormhouse Crown Gate Lord or Hunter Ornament for 1500 bright dust. If you want to be a Shock Grenadier for your Armamentarium Titan, that's 1500 bright dust for that ornament. And for you Warlocks, oh boy, they love throwing these ones at us, don't they? For the Phoenix Protocol, it's the Feng Huang ornament. For 1500 bright dust. And then last but not least, we have the Symmetry ornament. The Symmetry, a good lovely Arc Exotic Scout Rifle for 1250 bright dust. And finally, if you want to be the Gate Lord, what will be complete without the Atheon projection for your ghost at 1500 bright dust? And that's what the Eververse store has for you this next week for bright dust. If you want to spend silver, that's on your own time.
If you want to spend gold, well, don't forget our Patreon. We take gold.
Oh, we take so much gold. And actually, speaking, you make a good point, my lad. We do have a Patreon at patreon.com/TTAH, and I would like to thank the T-Rex King, who is part of the Otter Dance Troupe, who has joined the Patreon at the rank where we give him the shout out on the show, and here we are. T-Rex King, listening, watching, dancing the dance of his people at patreon.com/TTAH. We have many a good thing planned. Many treasures that will allow us to grow and become more powerful in time. Just you wait.
Imagine when our ship goes from being ye but a boat to a fleet. Aye, Captain. Then you can become Commodore Peroty. Arr.
Oh, our flags will fly as farther than the British Empire ever lasted. We will build a strong and powerful pirate navy. Good luck editing this.
Yeah, I didn't even want to try pirate voice because I just got back from work and I'm like, I don't feel like doing that right now.
Then you said you had
you've got to be a pirate. It's talk
I
like a
didn't-
pirate day, my lad. Very important to be a good pirate.
That's the whole. You think ye be doing this if it wasn't for the Talk Like a Pirate Day? Nah, I don't think so, laddie.
So, Respawn, you ready for this week at Bungie for the 15th of September 2022? Because Hippie has a twab for us, my lad.
Aye, Captain Peroty.
Sure.
This week at Bungie, 9/15, Uh, 22. Yes, 22. Sorry about that. I have a peg leg, and sometimes it's hard to count above 16. This week in Bungie, we are riding high on the European love, giving thanks for 6 feet tall jelly beans and getting our gear ready for the Master King's Fall raid. Arr!
The Europeans they love? Is that who Bungie loves this week? Europeans?
European. Yeah.
Not eruption?
Eruption, that makes more sense. We never learned to read growing up. I had no father, and the school
Like really
was
held you back.
It did. It's a lot of problems when he was a child, but he's over that now. Not holding back. Another week, another excuse to drop some truly not great jokes. Oh, and some info. We've got that too. While not every TWAB will have a ton of new info, that is the nature of life. This one does have some key dates, a closer look at another Destiny 2 crossover, and some important updates on known issues. But before that, we dive into all of that. I've got a quick update from our project security team. Ready to go. Let's get into it.
So much good security. The Bungie product security team is here to say they have lots of people cheating and they're clamping down on them, making them walk the plank, hanging them from the jibs and throwing them overboard to swim in Davy Jones's locker. They're not going to tell you how they've been doing it or where, but know that the battle eye is always watching you, my lass. It's always watching with its new data science, its machine learning and analysis tools. Some of the finest detections who went into limited deployment last year and earlier this year have moved into full production, and later in the year they're going to get all the hornswogglers and toss them off the Jolly Roger. Keelhaul them until they get what they deserve.
Oh, keelhaul. That's reserved for the worst of the worst it is.
And that's where the cheaters go. So,
but if you have a friend that claims to be not cheating, but is getting banned anyway, fear not. Your friend was caught up inside of the mix that was banned for cheating, even though they were not ARG. With every new system comes its glitches, and your friend, well, he was part of the glitches. But fear not. They say they've worked these bugs out, and ye shall not be banned unless ye belong with the bilge rats. Arg.
That's right. And never give your account to somebody else, because even if you weren't cheating, me hearties, if they cheat on your account, you will be left marooned on a deserted island with no account and no way to play. Because remember,
you
even though
only
it
have
wasn't
yourself
you,
to blame
your
for
account.
playing with cursed treasure.
Never let someone pillage your booty. Don't do it. Nailed it.
Damn ye, Captain. It's hard enough trying to keep this up without ye throwing me for a loop. Arg. Okay, I have tears in my eyes. Hold on. I can't breathe.
So you're having a hard time seeing that post-eruption look of the iron banter now, are ya?
But like many of you, I've spent a lot, probably more than wise, of time going head-to-head with fellow Guardians in the newly added eruption mode that took over the Iron Banana this season. An Iron Banana. That does not sound appetizing. No, not. But, nevertheless, for a quick first week wrap-up, we've got the Rituals team back once more to dive into the reactions of Eruption. Yes, Eruption, and some inside info and a change that the Rituals team back once more to dive into the reactions to... hold on one second.
Arma Hearty, I think your spyglass be turned around.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. It was turned around. You're right. Flip backwards. Okay, here we go. And some inside info into a change that we've went live midweek regarding skill-based matchmaking. That would be SBMM. One more note before we dive in. The SBMM midweek changes did not apply to the Iron Banana. Arg. They only impacted the control playlist. Arg, Bungie, you oughta walk the plank with ye. messing up all the time. Arr.
Arr.
Rituals, a celebration of PvP for everyone. One of our main goals with the changes to Iron Banana was to lower the barrier of entry and widen the funnel for players to participate in the Iron Banana. Arrgh, the Iron Banana is not a food. Me gets it now. It is a competition of sorts between pirates and their booty. I don't know. With eruption, hold on. No. Historically and expectantly, we usually see the most engagement on the first day of the event, followed by a significant jump-off in players until the weekend comes. With eruption, we are seeing a consistent number of players across all days, and even an increase on the weekend. The number of hours played per player each subsequent day of the week continues to increase. We like to interpret this as generally favorable feedback. Regarding the game mode as well as the Iron Banana ritual. Rituals. We're glad to see that this is resonating with a large demographic of players. And ye be hopeful that we are on the right track towards accomplishing our goals.
I feel like the goals were very well accomplished. Did either of you set foot into the Iron Banner this past week to erupt with the greatest of the Guardians?
Nay, I did not. I was lost in a brothel for longer than I care to admit.
You're both useless then. I should send you both off the plank.
Guardians was much fun.
You missed one of your only two opportunities of this season to play in the Iron Banner. There is only 1 week remaining if you wish to gild your title or get those sweet pinnacles. I must say, I gilded my title this week and played lots of Iron Banner. And not this week, last week. I got my everything got turned around again. Spyglasses.
Only 2 opportunities this season.
In the face.
What do you mean?
Only 2 weeks. There's only 2 weeks of Iron Banner this season, and this was one of them. The next one is, I believe, the 10th or the 12th week. I'd have to double check, but I've lost my map.
Avast! You be right. Iron Banana is only 2 times this season. Arg! What is Bungie thinking, taking away the most prideful PvP-based system like this?
First they took the light levels away, then they took away the time to play. But I must say, the eruption game mode, I was a little worried going into it, me hearties, but it was a good game mode. It did not have too many bugs. I did not see anything that was terribly broken in it. And matchmaking did seem fairly well matched. I'm not sure if I'm throwing just 3 sheets to the wind here, but I do believe that all you wenches and I don't know. I was going with that.
You winches and deck scrubbers. Yeah.
I only got Mercy one time. There's only one time where I got Mercy.
Yeah, there's very little mercy.
To talk, but he be thrown into the dungeon. He be.
Yeah, there's very little mercy. I think there was only 2, maybe 1 or 2 games of mercy, and that was on the weekend. And the week was going very well. The team seemed very well matched. I think Iron Banner may go best when there's no objective other than to murder the other team. It wasn't exactly Clash, but it was basically a version of Clash. I only wish when you erupted it didn't tell you that the architects killed you. Those warlocks, those blasted warlocks killing you from the beyond.
Not necessarily the beyond, but with their new abilities. For years and years, we've wondered who the architects be. It turns out they be friendly.
Those Strand warlocks, we knew
I'm
it.
killing you from the future.
All that book learning, I don't trust it. Overall, there was lots of good matchmaking, though. Although apparently there was a scoring issue. There was a bug where the shutdown points were being awarded for players for each damaged participant. This is not intended and caused a large swings, a team score that intended. Bungie is actively investigating the issue. The shutdown points. Yes, the shutdown points bug. No good. There's been lots of control changes this week that lots of people were up in arms about this week. The matchmaking time and skill for control has only increased by 10 to 15 seconds, and Bungie was happy about that one. However, players on the extreme skill curve in either direction have had their times doubled or more than doubled. They've been sitting around doing nothing, not swabbing a single deck, waiting for matches to begin, and that's no good. Nobody wants to play the game of I'm sitting here waiting for you, consulting the maps, staring through spyglasses, trying to figure out where the sextant will lead you next. While they don't expect this to affect the control experience for most players in the middle of the pack, which is where all of us here sit, they hope to broaden the available pool for Guardians at the high and low skill match for them to play with, so they will have less time sitting and waiting for matches to begin. Arr. Have you seen any issues with latency? Of course you haven't. You haven't been in the PvP at all, you scurvy dogs.
Captain, let your voice rest, Captain. I understand you had a long time.
Tell us about the latency, you latent scallywags.
Aye, Captain. While we expect the above changes to reduce matchmaking times, ye were also comfortable tuning the knobs to prioritize latency a bit more. We realize our initial numbers allowed for higher latency connections earlier than necessary. We made a change to restrict latency for longer before expanding the allowable latency threshold. This change sacrifices some matchmaking time for the sake of better quality matches. Overall effect: players matching in under a minute should see no change in skill of player or connection quality. Players that take longer than a minute shall walk the plank, and to match we see increased connection quality, but a slightly wider skill selection of players. They've implemented a quitter penalty. That's good, because nobody likes somebody who walks out on a duel. We're aware that there's been an increase in quit rates for certain lobbies, whether due to connection quality or skill of opponents matched, particularly high-skill players. While we hope that the above changes alleviate the quitting issue, we would like to actively discourage quitting, as it can be the worst thing a bilge rat can do. Ye be an honorable scallywag, ye be. It can also negatively impact the remaining players. As such, we have added to control the list of activities that can trigger the Crucible suspension system. Note that the suspension timers for control are temporarily shared with competitive playlists. That would be Ye Glory and Ye Trials. We are actually working on separately. We are actively working on separating the suspension timer for competitive versus control.
I did see many people complaining about that this week, saying they left a competitive Crucible match in the control playlist. That's not competitive.
No skill base. Might as well be.
Alright, Captain. Let the landlubber take the next thing before we put him in the dungeon.
Alright,
not a dungeon. We don't have a dungeon on the boat. A brig.
We do have a brig, not the kind that fly around and shoot you either. No.
Captain, that might be a good upgrade, though.
We should look into that.
The questioning arc.
Landlubber. Map selection. Get to it before you want to break.
Outside of one map, we don't see any predictable difference, in quit rate between maps. So,
everyone likes
while we be making changes to map weighting soon, we don't. Why am I turning into Kermit?
I don't know, Captain.
No, why are you turning into Kermit?
You making fun of us, me do.
Two pirates and Kermit the Frog
we
here.
don't see this. Should I just do a Kermit voice?
Yes, sir.
We don't see this as a major change in quick. I'm just gonna read this normally. My voice is weird. While we have always weighed new maps higher for a couple of seasons in the interest of letting players see new content, we also started specializing playlist maps in Season 18, starting with Control. We used a number of factors in determining individual weightings: quit and mercy rates, player sentiment, internal surveys, and more. We will continue to periodically analyze the process. And as always, we welcome your feedback. In the increased transparency, we would like to share the current map selections for Control. Increased weighting: Disjunction and Cathedral of Dust.
Yes, they are.
Which is the Throne World map and the Dreadnought map.
The new Dreadnought map they've returned to, and I've returned to many, many times. I can tell it's increased.
It's pretty fun.
Interesting that increased is above full. I'm not sure what full is and how you have fuller than full, but those are somehow that.
Have you ever thought of taking a glass and then just pouring more water in it. That might be what they mean.
So they've spilled it all over the decks.
Too many games. All right, and then for full weighting, they have Fragment, Twilight Gap, Rusted Lands, Distant Shore, Vale, The Fortress, which, no, I know what that one is. Radiant Cliffs, Pacifica, Altar of Flame, Javelin 4, Widow's Court, Vostok, and Eternity. So those are the full weighting. And then the reduced weighting is Bannerfall, Midtown, Exodus Blue, Wormhaven, and Burnout. And then significantly reduced weightings is just one, just Dead Cliffs. Sorry, Dead Cliffs, but apparently nobody likes you. And these ones have been removed. The Anomaly, the Cauldron, and Convergence. So both of the ones on the moon have been removed. Which
So we've got our moon maps removed and our Titan maps still remained. And what happened to good old Dead Cliffs? They may be significantly reduced, but I've seen lots of those Dead Cliffs. I wonder if wasn't that one of the matches they had very early on, or when PvP was 4v4 in the early days of Destiny.
Try not to remember those days, Captain, because there were so many pirates hung from the Dead Cliffs.
Very early days of Destiny 2, when PvP was 4v4, and that's how they built the maps. When men were men and PvP was 4v4. Now it's a little crowded on 6v6, I guess. Interesting they didn't remove it, they just significantly reduced it.
The spawns on that, I know they're garbage.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the beans and the Blunderdome. Okay, Guardians, listen here. If ye at any point in time thought to yourself, I love being a Guardian, but what I really want is to be a chaotic astronaut being that is both cute and competitive, while is trying to not be defeated by a big foe of all, gravity. Then ye be in luck. Do not let the dreams be dreams. Go ahead and let that inner being out from the confines of logic and reality, because Destiny 2 and Fall Guys are together at last on September 17th. That be me limit, I tell ye.
That was the way it was meant to be. As you heard this past weekend, you too can be your favorite Destiny Guardian, as long as it's one of 3 in Fall Guys. Battling the mightiest of foes, gravity.
Gravity, the plank beetle using gravity all the time, Captain, he tells ya.
So I bet you're excited, Warlocks, to be have the Warlock costume. The Titans, the Titan costume are, and the Hunter costume, but not the one you're thinking. There is a spicy ramen celebration and a ghost shell wearable as well.
Arrgh!
And we hope you enjoy your time in the Blunderdome. Just remember to duck a lot, and don't be afraid to be a little ruthless. Harness your inner pirate. And if it's coming down to that crown, there's a chunky bean coming your way to take the top spot. And no one will notice if you just shimmy them off the ledge, off the plank, down to Davy Jones's locker. I'm not saying to do that, but I'm not saying not to do that either. Good luck this weekend as Fall Guys and Destiny 2 crash into each other and tag Bungie in your most epic takedowns and endearing unavoidable falls, yeeted into the awaiting slime. They'd like to see all of them.
Captain, I wonder if ye beans be getting the special types of jumps of the Warlock and the Titan. Do your beans float?
Oh, if I could float as a bean, I would take the world by its hand and take it into the
beans. I've always wanted to be a floating bean, Captain. I mean, I've always wanted to be a pirate, but my backup plan was to be a floating bean.
You could be a floaty bean buccaneer.
Where are we at? Anyway, Fall Guys 2?
Yeah, Fall Guys is wonderful.
No. What paragraph are we on?
Now we're at the Master Raid. We've told people all about the Fall Guys.
Oh, wow. You read through that quick.
The Fall Guys thing has been out. It's just like that other twab. It's like, hey, we did a thing.
It's wonderful. Go play Fall Guys. It's great fun. It's Mario Party, except not Mario Party.
Right. That's what I've heard anyway. Arg! Avast, Captain! So ye found yourself in a Master Raid. Now what? Okay, so you've all been having fun slinging Oryx's sorry butt out of the plank and into the great unknown, right? While y'all have been busy catching that enticing Golgoroth gaze, our epic raid team has been working hard on upping the ante, arg, just a bit, say. Anybody looking to fire team up for a Master King Nightfall, you better be! Because Oryx is about to go Super Saiyan on September 20th, 2022. For all Guardians! Even better, we're sweetening the pot with new challenges. Oh yeah, it's going down. Here's what ye need to know. Win! Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. Normal mode challenges. Rewards double for loot for the encounter. The challenge is active on Master. Encounters reward stat focused armor. Challenges reward adept weapons. All encounters are set at power level 1600. Arrgh. With a powerful cap of plus 30. Dun dun dun. Like any master level piece of in-game content, Master King's Fall will be hard. Like, really, really hard. Like trying to swim up when you're being bilged. No, what's it called? Key-hauled. Like trying to fight against the current when you're being key-hauled. Like, but not impossible. So fire team up. Make sure to communicate with your crew. And don't forget the most important thing of all. Oryx spawns in the back. Arrgh! He is in the rear, not the port. Arrgh.
I'm glad that front, important thing was settled. Not even close, but that's okay. But what we have for you now is our player support report, because postmortems are therapeutic. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the Phenomenals player support team, back once again to tell us what's broken, what's fixed, and what they patched this week.
Hey, Captain, they look
so before
like
we have our next hotfix, 6502, we had a 6504 patch note this week. It's an extensive list of changes, me hearties. Gather around. Past the ale, we have a general fix to the player investment data, sustainability, localization, and performance updates.
Hey, Captain, that's a lot of words in me.
That's a lot of words and a lot of update. As a reminder, there's ongoing maintenance all of this week, so if you two have been contacting the Destiny servers out on the high seas temporarily, that's likely what it was. But next week, we're getting a new patch, yes, September 20th. 6205 will be upon us. At 9 a.m. Pacific time, Destiny 2 maintenance begins. 45 minutes later at 9:45, the game is brought offline. 15 minutes after that, 6502 rolls out. 6205. Numbers are hard and dyslexia is a thing.
Aye, Captain. Dyslexia.
We're getting a hot fix, and then an hour after that, the maintenance completes in theory, and you'll be back online. Now, what is this hotfix going to fix for us? Oh, you PlayStation lads will be very pleased. They've investigated reports. No, yes, maybe. They're investigating various known issues. The latest issues that were reported to us, so we're not going to tell you what we're fixing. They're just telling us what they have been reported. I don't like a patch note preview without a preview of the patch notes. I don't care for that one bit.
Keep those secrets.
So what are we going to get fixed on Tuesday? There's no way to know, but what are we aware of that's broken in Bungie land? Oh, you PlayStation lads, alas. Investigating reports of players unable to access Destiny 2 on PS4 at all. The 120 Hz refresh option is missing on both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. It's spreading like a plague. The Rift Lost Sector is missing triumphs and incorrectly listed shields present. Wonder if that was the one that was up today before they changed it. The charged melee key binding is functioning inconsistently with the Titan Thunderclap melee when in close range of enemies. The Hyperborean Pinion Exotic Sparrow cannot be obtained from your collections. For Warlocks, the Dawn Chorus Exotic Helmet does not appear in your collections either. It's over there with the Sparrow hiding in the back. The Expedition activity doesn't show any stats in its activity summary still. Zer's Xenology Exotic Quest is accounting progress in playlist activities still. And the repeatable star charge bounties can continue to be purchased when the players have a full quest inventory. They go down into the water, into the depths, never to be seen again. Those are the list of the known issues Bungie knows about. As always, we'll link to all the known issues. What are they going to fix next week, though? We're just going to have to wait and see. They're being very tight-lipped.
Land ho! Backstreet's back. Oh, God. Why? Hippie movies, we love them. You love them. They be great. As a peace offering, you make everybody cry last week with ye touching gold art post. Here's a movie of the week pick that is guaranteed to make ye smile. Or punch me in the face! The jury is still out on that one. Anyway, Backstreet Boys, Destiny 2, the zany crossovers continue. Arrgh. Yeah.
So why do we not get our embedded videos this week? I want to see the Destiny Blender 3D Backstreet Boys and Oryx in the Minecraft.
Oh, so it's broken for you too? I thought it was just me.
Oryx the Minecraft Slayer. Someone didn't do their embeds right or messed up their code, man Hardies.
No,
they did not indeed want it that way. No.
What goes downstairs and over in pairs and makes a slinkity sound. Everybody loves a slinky. Everyone loves a slinky. Wait, that not be a pirate song? Or
as part of our background maintenance, we've broken our Twitter embeds.
Probably.
Oh, they rebuilt. They built the Oryx encounter in Minecraft. That's what
they did. What? Who did who?
As long as Oryx is in the back, it's true to life.
Right.
People rebuilding things in Minecraft is just an impressive feat.
Honestly, it is. And with my background in architecture, all my friends are like, dude, I'm surprised you've never gotten into it. It's like, well, I like the concept of it, but the fact that once you build a house on one little square, you can then delete the little square and the house is floating doesn't really match my reality aesthetics.
Wait, reality. Wait, what are you talking? In Minecraft?
In Minecraft, you can build like an entire structure on one little block, right? And then when you break the block, that structure's still standing with no support. This was years ago. That might have changed since then, but yeah. So I was just like, I like physics in my reality, in my building experiences, and that doesn't happen.
In your reality, because that's Minecraft. Mm-hmm.
Right? I like physics in my reality. I don't know about you.
Physics is underrated. Or overrated.
Overrated?
Lack of reality in my Minecraft video game.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Misrax. Where are you going? One more moment of me time for the friend.
Oh, and actually we have a late breaking update. 10 minutes ago, the Hotfix 6502 plan for Tuesday has been cancelled. So they're canceling Hotfix 5. But they're going to give us Hotfix 6 on Thursday. So on Thursday, the 22nd, we're going to get a Hotfix 6206. What's in it? Still a mystery. What was in 6205? What are they hiding from us? We're never going to know. So yeah, just glanced at Twitter and was like, oh, well, never mind about that whole hotfix thing. JK.
Been canceled. Lol. Just kidding.
Gonna release this. No, we're not.
We thought about it, though. We did think about it. That matters.
Thought about it. Feeling cute. Might delete later. They were like, it was a cute hotfix. We're going to delete it, though. It's fine. You don't need that.
Damn you, Peroty.
Through the mists, I see. We've been boarded.
Avast! Identify yourself, ye landlubber.
Guess who's back?
The man who needs no introduction.
Oh, God, why?
It can't be Nitedemon because Nitedemon was mutinied and thrown from the plank.
I'm here, me crew. What you done with me damn ship? You scurvy sea dogs. What do you think you're doing? Make me walk the bound plank, you sea monkeys.
What sea monkeys? I don't know what sea monkeys are.
Valid. Aye, Captain, you would not share the coordinates of the treasure. And we wanted our booty this time. Arrgh.
What do you think this is, Pirates of the Caribbean? You cannot throw me overboard and expect me not to be coming back to my own ship.
You say that, Captain, but did we
I ain't
anyway?
into this shit, and I'll always be here.
Apparently. We did not know ye could swim, Captain.
Requirement of captain school there is. Be honest.
Something new every day.
Anyway, Captain, it was Peroty's idea. We were just following along.
Don't listen to him.
You first make mutinied against you, he did.
That's like listening to that scurvy landlubber Micah from last week. You don't listen to him about the Iron Banners. Who even thought about bringing him on was a mistake. That'll be you scurvy dog. Tie you to the mast as a punishment.
Aye, Captain, but we've already got feedback saying he needs to come back again in future episodes, Captain.
No.
Aye, Captain.
As a Titan, he's a bit of a wussy.
Sounds like fighting words, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
And
Me feels the 1v1 coming on me does.
Squeaking noise I hear over in the corner there. What's that? Is that that looks like a rat.
We're trying to get that door oiled, Captain. It just keeps screeching every time we try to open it.
Thing that looks like a pirate that's not a pirate.
Aye, that'd be an AZPlayz,
Pirate the Frog.
Captain.
Pirate the Frog.
Pirate the Frog. Every ship needs a good mascot, Captain.
Will you stay there and tell me a joke or something?
Yeah, Kermit.
Aye, Captain, make him sound like a parrot. Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
Well, lads, while I've been on my journeys, I've been making some notes. So when you finish telling the peoples about the twarb, let's get into me notes.
Aye, Captain, the twarb.
All right, Captain. We'll have to have a moment of silence, Captain. And alas, sadly, one great guardian has passed away. Everyone, the player support community moderation lead, Drew, is here to tell us about, some of them who know him as Eduardo. And sadly, earlier this year, a fine pirate and guardian, Seraphim Crypto, has lost his battle with the deadly diseases. It's not good times. They've linked to his obituary on the Bungie forums. Much respected. The time is slowly gone. He's dug into the moderation chat to find the favorite things. He shared with us. Seraphim's favorite Destiny class was the Exo Void or the Dawn Titan. His favorite armor was the Scourge of the Past of Black Armory. He loved using bows. His favorite number was 37. Favorite color was purple, and he loved toast. Don't know what he thought about the toaster, but and he always fought for human rights. He has left us, but his memory will not be hearties. No. The new community emblem, the Seraphim Gauntlets. The emblem represents his love of Destiny, Titan Gauntlets, and the number 37. While there are only 36 dots, one is left unlit in the center to represent the loss they feel for him. So if you too would like to wear this emblem and feel the connection to Seraphim Crypto and the love for our community, you too can get this emblem at bungie.net/redeem. Mate Respawn, tell the people how they can get this emblem. What is the secret code they need to type in with their coordinates map?
Are you sure we should be giving away the coordinates so easy?
The people have earned it. It's a time of mourning for the people, Respawn.
Code B. I'll just go past it.
The code B X. That's for X-ray. Victor! X-ray again. This damn R's getting in the way. Respawn, take over.
It'd be X-ray, Victor, X-ray, Delta, Kilo, Juliet, Charlie, Victor, and then the mic. It'd be, once again, it'd be X-ray.
There'd be no R's in there.
No R's. It'd be X-ray, Victor, X-ray, Delta, Kilo, Juliet, Charlie, Victor, and Mike.
Good old Mike.
You
know what that sound is, Guardians? The sound of another TWAB coming to a close. But seriously, on a more personal note from Hippie, don't sleep on the Fall Guys crossover. The game has been a delight to one and all, and they regularly return to it. Even if you don't have any crowns, oh, just can't for the life of her get good. Shove people off the maps. And here we are at the end of our 12 for another week. And for the love of St. 14's pigeons, drink your water, take care of you, and never forget to always put your kindest foot forward, Guardians. Just make sure it's not going off the plank down into Davy Jones's locker, into the abyss.
Make sure it's not your peg leg either. That tends to get stuck in the boards, I tell ye.
Oh, that's no good at all. Captain, we made it to another 12, Captain. Hope we did you proud, sir.
I'll have to listen back and see what you scurvy animals have been doing while I'm away. Any shenanigans and ye be walking the plank, or ye be up in the crow's nest the rest of the days.
What if it's all shenanigans, Captain? What if all of this has been a one long single shenanigan?
And ye be after listen to Nodar tell ye his tales of the lure.
Oh,
but not today, because I cannot find him. He's somewhere on Tortuga.
Aye, but until we get lore, we have the Respawn's report roundup, ye do.
Tell the people what the best roundup is, Respawn.
It is the Respawn's report roundup, First Mate Peroty. Speaking of the roundup, we have that was Southern as well.
We have a Southern Italian pirate, yes.
Day. Destiny 2 and Fall Guys. We've discussed this already. Bungie helps us due to an issue. We have disabled the Falcon's Hubris Hunter exotic chest armor. Yay.
Would that be the exotic one from this season? They're Respawn.
Aye, Captain. The hunters be teaming up with them dirty titans they do, and this exotic was helping do things that it should not be doing.
I think it'd be hunters teaming up with other huntins, sir.
Yeah, they be teaming up with everybody. Them there hunters, they have no shame, I've heard. Peroty said, because it be bluffing, titans become invincible. Infinite Lorelei and Juggernaut after nerf. So if ye land lubbers thought that the Lorelei was no longer useful, Chief Trevor has something else to tell you. He
did until the Bungie disabled the Griffalcon.
Discord on PlayStation, not so fast. Confirmed by DR3 Van, Respawn's hero. Today at 11:02 a.m. Sorry, bro. You can show you're playing, but you can't download Discord to do voice chat or anything like that. Peroty says
that was after PlayStation saying, "Oh, you can do Discord on your PlayStation, but no, you cannot."
Peroty said Discord on Xbox. Join Discord channel on Discord app. Send audio to your Xbox. Can be done with mobile app. Requires the Xbox mobile app as well as Discord. Ye scurvy dogs. Requires August 2022 update. Can't mix Discord friends and Xbox friends. Not available in all countries and regions. So, this obviously is a roundabout way to use Discord to talk on the Xbox.
It did feel a little disingenuous of Xbox, You still need to have the Xbox mobile app and the Discord on your phone to make it work. You can't just join your Discord party from your Xbox directly.
But at least you have the Xbox volume and the Discord volume at the same time.
Yes, you can at least, it's basically like casting your audio from Discord to your Xbox, and it does work pretty well.
What do we got? I do think that's it, Captain. It does not appear that we have anything
scrolling.
else. I'm at the bottom. Need to join the Discord first. It says then you can transfer the party to the Xbox from the Discord.
Oh, no, keep going. I just said all that. There's the one below that from MacTix G1.
I see. I would love a no matchmaking toggle in Destiny for things like playlist strikes. When you want to just queue up solo to learn the encounter environments, or ye buddies without having match-made teammates speed through or take all the kills. Sometimes you just want to do some bounties and you can't do it when all these landlubbers be taking all the kills. Arr.
Respawn, have you seen people complaining about the disconnection penalties this week? People
I
being disconnected
have.
and being penalized. Are you still seeing any more of that as we get into this weekend?
And Bungie helps us with background maintenance being performed all week. We are disabling quitter penalties in the Crucible and Gambit due to an unexpected elevated rise in disconnects. Once maintenance completes, we will re-enable quitter penalties. Our ETA for completion is September 17th at 10 a.m. PDTR.
That's our report roundup from Respawn this week, Captain.
It is, and a good one it be.
So you finished your rabbiting there, Respawn.
Hi, Captain.
Maybe I
get it off me chest. It is.
Be titled to Respawn's rabbiting rubbish. Because sometimes I think it could be rubbish, and sometimes no, it's always just rubbish.
Me starting to see why you had to walk the plank here, Captain. I know this sounds weird, but I'm legit getting lightheaded from talking like a pirate. Is that weird?
It's the lust for treasure.
So you be finished your roundup. Let me just check with you two scallywags that you've covered everything this week for the Guardians out there. For the pirates out there. Have ye covered ye lost sectors?
We did, Captain, although Bungie may switch them up again like they did today, Captain. We told the people what they should be.
What happened today, then, Peroty?
They switched the lost sectors on us, Captain.
Oh?
They switched the lost sector to perdition and what the exotic is to the chest. I don't remember what it was, because that would mean having a memory, Captain. It was something before that.
Ever since you got that hook in your brain, you've never been the same first mate, Peroty.
I do believe it was the conflux. It was the conflux, but now it's perdition.
Did ye do the challenges for next week?
The challenges, Captain. We missed the challenges. There's always something second rate we forget. The challenges. How could we have forgotten? We told the people about the sectors that were lost, Captain, lost at sea. We told them about the beautiful Eververse. We did not tell them what the challenges await them, Captain. What challenges await us next week?
So, me challenges for week 5. Antiquarian 5. Return the 5th relic to the helm. Also, defeat powerful fallen throughout the system. Defeating more powerful combatants will award bonus progress. We need 5 relics placed and 150 powerful fallen. That will give you repute and challenge XP plus. Expert Expedition 2. In Expedition, gather treasures into Treasure Hall and defeat champions. 25 treasures collected and 5 champions. Challenge XP will be your reward. Next, we have Seeker's Cache 2. Summon crewmates in Expedition and catch Cache. Also, Decipher and Medium Treasure Beacon. That'll be available from the star chart in the helm by leveling up. We want 20 crewmates summoned and 1 medium treasure map beacon completed. Spyglass. Defeat targets with scout rifles and shatter damage. Defeating combatants in catch crush and defeating guardians will award bonus progress. We would like 200 scout rifle kills, and 100 thesis kills, that will award ye challenge XP plus. Resist and revolt, crime mutiny! That will give you challenge XP plus and some bright dust. That is, acquire the crime mutiny weapon, not crime mutiny and throw ye captain overboard, yes skeevy dogs there.
That be the confusion.
That's where you went wrong, you scurvy animals.
You told us to cry mutiny, Captain. We misunderstood.
Reading his power, Peroty.
Superconductor! Defeat Guardians in Crucible! Bonus progress is granted for opponents defeated with the help of arc or stasis effects. That would have been good in the Iron Banner, but no, you gotta go back in that Crucible. Next week, Challenge XP++ and Brightest will be your reward. Oh, Captain, that be me, Defeat Cabal and Fallen bosses in Strikes, or in the Vanguard playlist. So you want 5 Cabal bosses and 5 Fallen bosses. That'd be Challenge XP++ and Bright Dust. That be ye challenges, ye scurvy sea dogs.
Arg!
Right. What else have I got on my list that you've probably forgotten?
One thing we forgot, Captain, we told people that the first Iron Banner of the season is over, but the second chance for Iron Banner is the week of November 15th, 2022. So you've got some time still before the Lord Saladin returns to the tower to fight once again among the people.
Did ye discuss Iron Banner a little bit this week, or was it just last week's mumble from that miker?
I tried, Captain. I've gilded my title, but I had no one to discuss with, for no one else had set foot in the mighty Iron Banner.
He tried, but we
That'd be
I
unacceptable.
played Iron Banner.
Very poor discussion. Oh, did you?
I played Iron Banner with you, Peroty.
I don't remember things.
Yeah, you had
when he's at his grog, he does not remember nothing.
Too many sweet business bullets whizzed by you that week.
The hearing goes when the spinning up begins.
So Iron Banner then.
Iron Banner. Well, your captain did a bit of a testing in the Iron Banner last week, and he's just gonna bring up his information for you. So, if ye be gilding ye title like Peroty and I be doing, then yes, I am an Iron Lord too. Did it by the last breath I did. Just before I was thrown overboard, I managed to get that last game in and got me skeevy title. But
can you be an Iron Lord 1.5?
Iron Lord all or Iron Lord nothing. Guilds are not gilded. The gold only goes 2 ways.
I guess I'll be Iron Lord 1 for now.
For your gilding, there are 5 triumphs that you need to complete to gild your title. There is the Again with Healing, which is reset your Iron Banner rank. That'd be easy once you've stacked up all your bonuses, but we'll go back over that when the Iron Banner returns. On point, you needed to complete objectives in the Iron Banner with using Arc and Stasis subclasses. That'd be easy as well. That'd just be using those subclasses all the time. Though if you get into your rank reset, you'll easily be doing that one. When I'm done, complete all Iron Banner challenges in a single Iron Banner celebration, and you only needed 4. But me, I did all of them. Down, dear friend, is defeat Guardians in Iron Banner and earn bonus progress for using Iron Banner weapons from the current season. Any Iron Banner weapons work there. That'd be easy as well. You only needed a few of those to be done, and that was complete. But the one that seemed to be a little bit tricky there, me scurvy sea dogs, was the Glorious Howl. It be win Iron Banner matches, earn additional progress for each piece of Iron Banner gear equipped. Now, your captain did a bit of testing here. Your captain wore 4 pieces of Iron Banner gear and an exotic armor piece. And he also had 2 Iron Banner weapons equipped and an exotic weapon. And he'd be only getting 4% for a win because you had to get your wins in there with the gear on. So your captain thought to himself, let's see if this go any faster if I equip 5 pieces of armor, or that all be part of the banners. And no progress was given. It was still just 4% every single time. So your captain thought to himself, maybe I need some Iron Banner weapons. So your captain put on 3 Iron Banner weapons and had 5 armor pieces, and still no progress extra was given. It just seemed to be stuck at 4%. So your captain was a bit vexed because he didn't know whether it was just 4 random pieces that counted towards the 4%, and if he took off more pieces, he'd lose percent. So as long as you got more than 4 on, it seemed to give you 4%. But there is where your captain came unstuck, because when he got to the 90th percent, he thought, this be good, it going up 4% each time. So he went 92, 96, and then it went 99, and I was like, god damn it, I gotta play another game just to get that 100 and whatever percent, because Bungie can't do rounding up properly. So your captain thought he needed to tell you scurvy sea dogs you might have to play an extra game just to get that win.
All right, Captain, ye be talking armor and this and that and the other. Methinks that if ye wore the Iron Banner, ye could have gotten more experience.
You be slipping up there, Iron Banner, me scurvies. You don't need none of that stuff. That it'd be for the challenges. This be for your triumphs, for your gilding, your triumphs, and your challenges. They'd be separate. See, me be talking about your triumphs here. Challenges, that's where you wear your Iron Banner emblem. That's where you wear your Iron Banner gear, and that will give you a percentage towards doing your challenges. And then every time you do a challenge, it give you more XP towards resetting your rank. That be separate from this one.
Aye, Captain.
Don't you be making mistakes like that again.
I can't read, Captain. Sometimes things get past me, they do.
Did ye tell people about the trials of Osiris this weekend?
Aye, Captain. That did not come up in discussion.
Did ye not tell the people there'd be new weapons available in the trials of Osiris?
Aye, Captain.
Well, I think it'd be a grand time for you to be telling the peoples about the new weapons that be available throughout this season for you to obtain.
Aye. Ye be having a bow, and that bow has a unique role that no other bow before it has had. And that roll, Captain. Kill clip.
Yes, tell me about the roll.
Kill clip on a bow, Captain. Do you understand what that means? A bow with kill clip. That means kill clip never goes away, Captain. This is madness. This is heresy. I have all my pistols, but they mean nothing if the bow has kill clip on it.
So would this be a roll that's just given to you, or is it still random rolls?
I don't know.
Where's the clip on a bow? It's like a mater. I can't find the clip on me bow.
Ask the Crosby giving me the info, Captain. He's an info broker that he only gives you as much information as he can afford, and unfortunately on my salary, Captain, I could not afford any more information.
Can you not look it up on the gunsmith?
The bow is Whistler's Whim, and the bow and the shotgun is, I'm looking at, is Inquisitor. Inquisitor and Whistler's Whim.
Inquisitor, and I believe the Inquisitor can run with perpetual motion, which apparently is a big deal.
The landlubber's trying to talk PvP again.
So, Pirate the Frog, you seem to have the information there. Tell me about the Whistler's Whim weapon.
You come on the show, you gotta obey by the rules. Information and pirate talk.
Okay, I can roll with, let's see here. Rapid hit, killing wind, thrash, cornered. Never seen that on a bow, really. Rangefinder, moving target, and let's see, tunnel vision in column 3. And number 4, you got opening shot, kill clip, archer's tempo. I don't know where it's going. Adrenaline junkie, swashbuckler, successful warm up, and gut shot straight.
What kind of bow will it be?
Lightweight.
I believe it'd be a lightweight frame, Captain.
Could it be a voice stinger? So damaging an enemy with this weapon has a small chance to reload the magazine and increase movement speed whilst aiming down sights. Bows receive faster draw speed and swords receive faster charge rate while this perk is active.
Aye.
So you have a choice of alacrity and one quiet moment, and the Vice Stinger perk. Arr.
Alright, Captain. So you're telling me with Archer's Tempo and Vice Stinger equipped, this bow becomes a machine gun, it does.
Arr. It'd be
Arr.
worth taking out the trials to get this one. Arr.
Arr, 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 arr.
Arr, Pirate the
Arr.
Frog, tell me about the next weapon. I believe it be a shotgun.
Finding it. Yes, Captain.
It'd be the Inquisitor, it be! Arg! It is a...
You sit down, you scurvy sea dog. Let Pirate the Frog finish what I asked him to tell me.
Arg. Then I won't tell you it's a pinpoint slug frame, arg.
The Inquisitor is a arc energy shotgun, pinpoint slug frame with the origin perk of Suros Synergy, which reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces flinch for a short time, as well as one quiet moment and ally curse electricity, the Trials of Osiris one. Some perks you can roll with are Tunnel Vision, Demolitionist, Pulse Monitor, 4th times the Charm, Perpetual Motion, Steady Hands, and Subsistence with Fragile Focus, Golden Tricorn, Harmony, Opening Shot, Swashbuckler, Adrenaline Junkie, and Over Under.
Aye, Captain! Did ye hear that? 4th time's the charm on a slug shotgun. Arg! With the basic 6 rounds in the magazine, ye can have up to 10 rounds before ye have to reload this landlubber shotgun. Arg!
That'd be interesting there, Respawn. We need to gather our resources and set sail for the trials.
How many trials must we play, Captain, to get these fine rewards?
That'd be all the trials.
Well, if we're not good enough for all the trials, Captain, I think, let's see, which ranks
I believe you need to play trials to get your pinnacle rewards, sir. Each week, there are 2 pinnacles available for ye to gather. Now, this is if you want to get to the power level of 1580 this season. Now, if you are below 1570, which is the powerful cap, you will get +5 power. Anything over 1570, if you use 1571, or even if you use 1570, you only get +2 in power from them pinnacle drops. Now,
and that's important, Captain, because light level's enabled in trials, isn't it?
It is indeed. Not like them iron banners where they let any scurvy sea dog in. Here you need a high light level, and they do not take that scurvy artifact into account. No treasure key for ye there. Ye go by light only. And ye need to know this. Ye need to win 7 games. You don't need to win 7 games in a row, but just 7 games on any card. It will just count up each time you win a game. 7 will get you 1 pinnacle. And the other pinnacle that you can acquire is 50 round wins. And again, this does not need to be sequential. You can do it at any time in that weekend. But if you stay in the playlist on wins, each win of that games that be played, you get more round win bonuses, so you don't need to actually play 50 rounds or win 50 rounds to actually complete it. It goes up by percentages per win of a game.
So you want to stay in, Captain. You want to get to rank 10 to receive your Inquisitor shotgun. And that's going to roll with Pulse Monitor and Adrenaline Junkie. And if you're truly dedicated, Captain, you want that lovely Whistler's Whim bow. Rank 16 in the Trials of Osiris will get you a gut shot straight perk and a rangefinder perk on your new bow.
No, just remind people about the trials there. Do ye need to keep playing the trials to unlock these weapons before you can then grab those engrams to then be focused into them, those new weapons there?
You do, Captain. You need to have ones you can focus it, Captain. Otherwise, your focus is very poor.
Yeah. So I cannot just get engrams and then go and take it to Rahul and hope and pray I get one of those weapons to drop. I need to actually get to rank 16 to unlock the weapon like we had to do with the Iron Banner. It will not just give me a weapon just because.
No, Saint 14, it doesn't work that way, Captain. He does look kindly upon ye, but not that kindly. You gotta work hard for his favor.
I may not be resetting my rank this weekend to 16, but I might give it a try. I'd drag you two scurvy sea dogs with me.
Oh, next weekend, Captain, you won't even need scurvy sea dogs at your side. Because you can play Trials all alone next weekend, Captain. The freelance playlist will be up, Captain. You can dip your
Would there
toe
be
in this
bonus
week.
rewards in the Trials ranks?
Oh, there might be, Captain. There might be.
Did you read Next Week in Destiny?
We did read Next Week in Destiny, Captain, but I don't
you
remember.
forgot,
It was
because they've had
just
too
so long
much
ago.
grog in the meantime.
It is bonus Trials ranks and Trials freelance. I read the words. The words were so long ago, Captain. Too much grog and too much steering of the ship, Captain. It's a hard job. The first mate's
You'd be
life.
sent down to Davy Jones' locker if you can't keep on top of these things. Yeah, you scurvy animal.
So between this weekend and next weekend, Captain, hopefully there'll be a good player population with a brand new season dropping in everyone's first weekend in Trials before they say, oh, never again. And then next weekend, I can go in freelance with or without friends. It's worth doing. There's many good Trials weapons. Sadly, our good friend the Summoner is out of the pool, which just saddens me greatly. But if you too are trying to get your beautiful new bow or your shotgun, also the Aisha's Embrace, the bird, which is the scout rifle, the Burden of Guilt fusion rifle, the Forgiveness sidearm, and the Reed's Regret linear fusion rifle, we're all in the pool for focusing, Captain. So if you've unlocked those in the past or you work to unlock those this season, you too can have those lovely rewards and focus them.
Oh, there was another thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys. Respawn, tell the people why you dragged us into Dares of Eternity earlier tonight.
Arg! Because I be bored and I had something to do with people, Captain Arg.
Did it have nothing to do with doing a march to Dares to get the red border weapons that be attainable in there?
Aye, Captain, it do have something to do
You've been
with
drinking
that.
too much grog again. I'm going to have to slap you around the back of the head to get you thinking again. Tell the
Me,
people
Captain, not
why
grog,
we went
rum!
into the Dares.
You be given rum instead of water, Captain. You'd not be my fault, Arg. But yes, Dares of Eternity. If ye can master the master, ye can go in as a group of 4 people. And if ye can beat it with only 4 people, ye get an emote. But if ye can beat it with 4 people or 6 people, it does not matter. You get a chance at a red border. Ye believe you get one guaranteed. Arg. But you don't get to pick. It is random.
As you get another chance, if you do one of them scurvy seahorses bounty, there'll be another one guaranteed.
Aye, Captain. I think you might be right.
I am right, because I is the captain, and I be telling ye.
Aye, Captain. You be right.
So what you need to do is grab one of them scurvy seahorses bounties. I believe it does tell you which one does the most. And then you need to go into the master, and then you get 2 red borders guaranteed per week on your account, not per character. So don't be Joe Trixin that Dares of Eternity. Once per week is all you need to do to run that. Arr.
Arr.
And why do you need the red bordered weapons? They're Respawn.
Aye, Captain, because this be the only way ye can unlock the patterns to craft your own unicorn horse of galaxy weapons. Arr.
And that BXR there, that be looking tasty, right?
It do be looking, Captain. It's gotta be the best in slot pulse rifle for both PvP and PvE, I reckon.
And I believe I put in the show notes a couple of weeks back 2 roles that ye be looking for. One for PvE and one for PvP.
Aye. I can't keep doing this, Captain.
You have to keep doing it. It's contractually obliged. Treat like a pirate this week.
I'm dying.
You committed to it.
I'm
You're committed
literally
to it
dying.
now. You're committed now. You went too
Pirate the
far.
Frog there. It be National Pirate Speaking Day International Pirate Speaking Day
What about
on
a
the
frog?
19th of September. So when this podcast be released, it be International Pirate Speaking Day. So we have to be pirates to be on that day. For no other reason that we said that we'd be pirates for the next season. That as well there.
Pirate frog.
You is the worst pirate frog I's ever heard.
To the frog then.
Our Captain, have we hit all the points, Captain, you needed to discuss?
No, I has one weapon on my agenda that I has not heard too many people rabbiting about. This be the Boudica Sea sidearm. This be a primary sidearm, and it is fantastic. Have you guys heard of the Boudica Sea, or have you got any drops of the Boudica Sea? Because it is a fantastic gun.
Aye, Captain, there was lots of Boudica Sea talk last week. I thought they were talking about their pirate booty, not their Boudicas.
Aye, Captain Micah told me to keep an eye out. And the only drop I've gotten of the Boudica Sea has swashbuckler, has pugilist, and has armor-piercing rounds. With a stability masterwork and a full auto mod, I be tearing things up in both PvP and PvE. Ya scurvy devils!
That be a guard roll, apparently, according to True Vanguard. Which I have a video for you this week in the show notes going over the Boudica Sea. So that be one of his best guard rolls there for PvP.
That be Captain. And that'd be the only roll I received.
That'd be swashbuckler. I has a swashbuckler roll as well, but it also has stats for all, which is practically useless because I cannot hit the good side of a barn door with this weapon 3 times. I can hit 1 guardian pirate, and that be it before I have to reload. So that's just be all for nothing. But I did find a good way of getting more plunder from your booties. Them umbral engrams that just drop like anything. Did ye know ye can go to the star map in the helm and focus into Hake weapons?
And armor, Captain. Aye, and pirate gear. Aye, and pirate weapons.
But ye need the Hake focus just specifically to get one of these to drop, because ye want more of these booties. Unfortunately, it is in a loot pool of other Hake weapons, so sometimes you get a shotgun or a scout rifle. Them be trash. Get rid of them. You need a Boudica Sea, because these are amazing.
Aye, Captain, but do ye know why they're amazing?
'Cause I said so.
Aye, but they also have the most range and aim assistance of any sidearm in the game, Their range be 78, where most other ones be stopping at the 40s and 50s, Captain.
No, ye be wrong. Their base range be 63, their base stability be 43, which is damn near perfect by itself. Then you start adding barrels and other perks, and ye have a good roll.
Someone's walked the plane, Captain, and fallen overboard.
I now have 5 of these weapons that I's testing out. I has what some may consider good roll, some may consider rubbish. I have a pugilist and a multi-kill clip. I also have an ambitious assassin and multi-kill clip, which seem to pair very well. I also have stats for roll and swashbuckler roll with high caliber rounds, which seem to be doing some dirty work in them PvPs. And I also have a threat detector and multi-kill clip that I am testing out. I have yet to decide which one I like, but I am most likely gonna be sticking with a swashbuckler roll, because I like that. So I'd like a swashbuckler with either threat detector or moving target on there. That be my good roll, I suppose. But if ye be looking for a good sidearm This be a perfect primary weapon to pair with anything.
For me, for PvE, looking for a ambitious assassin.
Speak up, the frog! Cannot hear ye.
I'm looking for ambitious assassin with a frenzy. My role.
That be for
Aye,
PvE,
Captain.
did you say? Yes, scurvy animal.
Yes. Yes, I don't fancy the sidearms for PvP. I don't fancy it.
What kind of
Aye,
pirate
Captain.
you brought on board, you scurvy sea dogs there?
I did not
He'd
bring
be
him,
weak
Captain.
as anything. He'd only be good as shark bait.
First mate Peroty brought him along, Captain. He did.
I don't believe that. You throw Peroty under the bus so many days.
Aye, Captain. It's fine. It's all unrecorded. It is, Captain.
Ah,
For PvP, I'd take moving target with like gut shot straight.
that'd be a good roll there. Arr, maybe we keep you on board. Arr.
Nope, I don't like the water.
Respawn. Now
Aye.
we talked about a good weapon, because I do remember somebody saying you need to talk about some weapons and some armor every now and again to say what we like. That is what I like at the moment from this season. Arr. Did
Aye,
you
Captain.
talk about the Divinity Saga, apart from what you mentioned last week in your roundup?
Aye, Captain. Not this episode, Captain, but I've talked many times about the divinity, and there's nothing wrong with the divinity as is. Just because 1% of the 1% plays the game on a different difficulty level as the rest of us does not mean the weapon should be nerfed just because he be thinking it do, Captain.
Did you know where this came from? Respawn.
I don't remember the original YouTuber's name, Captain, but yes,
He be the world's first 3-time winner, Salta Greppo. Haha, that's good.
Salta Greppo. Aye, Captain. Aye.
He put out a tweet asking about the divinity and just pointing out how it is required these days for raids and dungeons and things like that.
I
He'd be
disagree,
right
Captain.
there
Just to
in your
prove him,
thinking.
I know, Captain. Just to prove him wrong, me and my crew, we did King's Fall raid and what's the other one? Vow of the Disciple raid, and nobody used divinity, Captain, and we still only had the same number of phases, Captain.
Yes, that not be the day one though.
Aye, Captain, but he did not say day one, Captain. He said raids and dungeons, Captain. Arg.
But I think he's implying that for the day ones, it be required. It like be
Aye, but if
required
it be
reading.
required for the day ones, then why would it need a nerf, Captain? Arg.
I don't think he actually called out a nerf. He just put the idea in people's heads and they ran with it, which has caused much controversy in the Destiny community this past week and a half. But I'd be listening to that scurvy sea dog, Cross, who was a guest on the Last Word podcast this week. And he hit the nail on the head. He summed it up with people being on different skill levels, like you said.
Aye, Captain. Astacross also be suggesting a nerf that I might not be too upset about, sir. He said if the divinity not be nerfed, let divinity be changed at least a little bit, Captain. Aye, like instead of the crit spot being in the middle of the boss all the time, have the crit spot move around.
So much drama in the Destiny community this week.
Yes, there'd be so much drama. But I'd be thinking, I'd be drinking grog and thinking, what about instead of nerfing the weapon, keep the weapon as it is, but just change up the boss mechanics for different things so that divinity is less effective in certain things.
Are ye talking about something like the Shirochi encounter, Captain, where divinity is useless because Shirochi's crit modifier be higher than the divinity crit modifier, Captain? Arg.
I'd be talking along those lines there, Respawn. I think
Aye, Captain.
just bosses need to be adjusted so that sometimes the divinity does not work in the mechanics. And then that be no nerf to the weapon itself. Ye can still use it in the activities that you need to be, or at the times that could be called for it.
Aye, Captain. And there are times like the like the
Like
Raul, where he move around a lot, Captain. People say, divinity necessary because he does not stop
When-
moving.
You're fighting
when did
Rahul in the
Raoul become a raid
raids?
boss?
Not Raul, Rulk.
Yeah, it's a very, very different opponent there. I think that's the problem with all these weapons. You're trying to build encounters around, 5 years of weapons? Every weapon in the game they have to consider. Divinity just being the latest. So many weapons. I don't envy the creators at Bungie.
So, for me tips, tricks, guides, and builds this week, and stuff I have watched and listened to.
Ooh, hold on. I got one for you. No, it's good. It's two cheaters that were interviewed
You're
about
gonna have to
how
remember who did it.
pirate voice.
Captain, I have a video. It's two cheaters that were interviewed about how they cheat in Destiny to this day and how they have not been caught because the way that they cheat is nigh uncatchable.
Who be this video that you have got?
This video be by an interviewer called Scrub It Be Captain, and their title be Cheaters. I be trying to send it to you, but it's not. Oh, there we go.
In them their discords, and we'll be putting that in the show notes for people to listen to.
Aye, Captain.
So, for me tips, tricks, guides, and builds this week, I could recommend you the PvE, the Players versus Enemies podcast, from them massive breakdowns. They go over the season of plunder weapons, which will be good for this season, and which be bad for the season. It'd be worth listening to if you was into the PvE. Also, this week, I have got you some videos on doing Kingsfall stuff again. Did you know that there is a Kingsfall deep sight chest that is available at the end of the raid?
Aye, Captain. I've got
I knew you
interviews so
would, you
far.
scurvy sea dog. There are symbols that you need to shoot throughout the raid, and then when you get that scurvy sea dog or it's down at the end, it give you another chance to get a red bordered weapon from another chest. No,
Nay, Captain, it's not a chance. It's a guaranteed red border, Captain.
there you go. It's a guarantee. But you have to stick with it until the end to get it done. There you go. Once a week, once a count per week. And I have a guide from Kimber Prime on that if you be seeking red bordered weapons.
Aye, Captain. I be seeking red border weapons.
Yeah.
I be seeking the treasure, I do.
I also have an above video from the YouTuber Above. Now, he has 7 Kingsfall raid tricks. Now, this is to help you go through the encounters. Now, these are the things that have been discovered over the last couple of weeks that will help ye Guardians get through even easier. And I like a bit of ease, does I, in my encounters. So he has 7 Kingsfall raid tips for ye. It is definitely worth a watch there.
Aye, Captain.
Now, for ye new Guardians out there, I have found a Destiny Item Manager build guide video from all of me, if ye is interested. Now, this YouTuber only has 63 views, but he goes into good detail about how to use the Destiny Item Manager. So if ye be new or returning Guardian and you didn't know what the DIM is that other YouTubers talk about, he has a guide for you on how to use that.
Dim be the best tool a pirate can ask for, Captain. I tell you that.
Also, Abiawa is back with her Destiny videos this season, and she goes over how to umbral focus for high set armor and god rolls. So if you're gun you be new to the Destiny shores, then this be a good video for ye to check out. Next, we have Patagates Gaming 21 beginner tip video. So again, if you be new or returning player, this be a good video for you to get into. Next,
Aye, Captain.
we have a scurvy sea dog Gator, with his YouTube channel, giving you videos for your new and returning players. He has got a how to get any mod in Destiny 2 video, so go and help out a fellow podcaster, and frequent guest of the show, Gator, for if you are new or returning, or even if you're not, just give him them views.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, to get his like, comments, and subscribes up. There be good. Now, last week, there be talk of a scurvy weapon from the Crucible that be dropping loads and loads and loads and loads that Peroty was telling us about. Now, this be the out of bounds submachine gun. And like him, I've been just deleting these things like there was no tomorrow when we was playing the banners. But AZPlayz has a video going over why you might need this weapon and why it is good for this season, as it is an arc weapon. And he has some god rolls for you if you is interested. Are you interested, Peroty, or not?
I might be interested, but I might have deleted all the god rolls, Captain. They might be gone down in Davy Jones's locker.
Yes.
I'd like to know them. I have like probably around like 20 sitting in my vault right now.
Ye be having space in ye vault, Ye be a young frog there,
I mean, I have what? I'm at 510 right now.
I've got plenty of vault space. I just stopped adding things to it because I just never
Captain,
going to
he
use
said
them.
510, Captain.
We need to fill this man up with some grog and get him back into the game to fill up that vault. That's what we be doing. So, as I said earlier, we have the True Vanguard video on the Boudica Sea. But also, if ye be interested in the Iron Banner sidearm there, that be worth the grind. That be the Allied demanded. But is it worth it? Well, Cool Guy this week has a video for you, so check that out before you need to go back into the banners in November.
There's one video, Captain, that was not new this week, but got some discussion in the discards about how unkillable the Arc Staff is. A player named Pickles with a Y did some, or Pickles with a 1 did some testing, in a private match about how the Arc Staff is just an unkillable super. Now, granted, it was, testing in a corner just with the dodge to see what it could tank, and it tanked many things, Captain. There are a couple things it tanked that wouldn't really work in gameplay because the Scurvy Hunter is not going to stay at his corner, but many things unkillable. So that came out in the end of August, but we'll stick it into the show notes in case you missed it. Just to see how powerful it is.
Into them their discords, and we will get that out to the people. Fallout Plays.
Speaking of Invincible,
no, I'm talking. Fallout Plays this week has the best Destiny 2 Titan build, the Anti-Titan Titan. So if ye not be into close range combat in ye PvP, Fallout has a good video for you, ye scurvy sea dogs. So there you go, Respawn. Not punchy, more hidey.
Fisticuffs are for the commoner.
But speaking of invincibility, Captain, ye have Plunder the Booty with not 1 but 2 new builds for the Titans. If ye thought you could not be invincible anymore in PvE, he shows you a solar and an arc build to make sure you can still stay alive with the Lorelei helmet or without it. Arrgh.
I don't know what you be talking about, because I always have the Plunder the Booty and the Cheese Forever channels permanently linked in our show notes. Because those two guys put out so much content, it is worth subscribing and ringing that notification bell, because you never know when a good video is going to come up, especially if it's a build video from the Plunders, because it may be amazing. What am I talking about? It is amazing. And the Cheese Forever, you need to keep on top of your cheeses for Destiny 2, because you never know when Bungie might be stealthing them. So keep those two guys pinned and keep them bells notified to keep on top of all the latest stuff for Destiny.
Absolutely, Captain. I saw something else this week. New to me. Harna put out a video. Why veteran players are masterworking their blue armor. All for materials, Captain.
Not
So many
masterworking parody.
materials.
Arg. Only level 8 parody. Arg.
Well,
If
his
he masterwork it.
arr. His title, sir, says masterworking. I just read what I'm provided. So basically, why they're
there's two different
upgrading.
ways to do that. If you
Why
want,
they're upgrading blues to get the materials out of them.
Hey, the title does say masterworking, but in the thing it does say to do it to 8.
That's why you have to watch
Right.
the video to get all the information. Also, Bungie went and made the Scallywag title 10 times harder for no reason, says Scarrow9.
Me
Basically-
basically that one as well.
Yeah, one of the requirements is if your Scallywag title is having to kill the ruffians. And Bungie took the timer away, so you don't know when your ruffians will spawn. Oh, you have to figure it out yourself back in the olden days of Destiny 1, where we
Set
had to
your
get the
hourglass
timers.
down at the start of the game.
Brings me back to the halcyon days of 2014, Captain, where we had to get our public event timers out and figure out when those were going to come. Those were dark days. They were dark days.
They were.
Epontis, he has a point cannon contact brace Titan exotic review. These need help. About why they could be good and just aren't, Captain. And the last one is Plunder the Booty. He did a build that wasn't a build video. 11 exotic combos for unlimited grenades. So if you win unlimited grenades, once again, Plunder the Booty has you covered.
And then finally, from me this week, we have the Froggy 618157725 on how to pass a checkpoint in Destiny 2. So if you've been wondering why these scurvy sea dogs parse them checkpoints for raids and dungeons and whatnot, he has a 38-second video for you explaining how to do that.
So I can just get past all the checkpoints? I can get past all the checkpoints, Captain?
You can. We can go straight to Tortuga. And hey, have as much grog as we like.
Oh, that's great news, Captain. So I think we've come to the end of our pirate ship for this week. I see land in sight, Captain. So ahoy, me hearties, it's time to weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen. We've battened down the hatches.
Pirate frog! Up
Our
to the top
captain
of the
is
crow's
listening.
nest.
Up there. Make sure we don't run aground. Me hearties are Peroty, Nitedemon, Respawn, and AZPlayz, the best pirate frog there could ever be. We want you to fire your cannons at 2titansandahunter@hotmail.com. Send your parrots to 2titans_hunter on Twitter. You can find the show on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at 2titansandahunter. Listen to the show on Apple or Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Amazon Music, Audible, and everywhere fine podcasts are sold, besides Spotify. For some reason, they should be cleaved to the brisket for failing to update the show. So if you listen there, you may not hear this either, but maybe this one will come out. We'll only see. And while dead men tell no tales, I'm telling you to watch the show on YouTube. Don't hang the jib and find us at 2titansandahunter.com. And if you want to join the Otter Dance Troupe, threaten us with a good time, or you're seeking Deacon's approval, join the Patreon at patreon.com/TTAH. Until next week, pirates. Will we be pirates? Will we be frogs? Will we be men? Will we be mice? You'll have to tune in next week to find out. Any parting words, me hearties, until we sail off in search of plunder?
Yo ho, a hunter's life for me.
Yo ho, add it to Respawn's EP.
Before we go there, you scurvy sea dogs, your pirate captain has a joke for ye.
Oh no, Captain, not another one of your jokes. Oh, I'm cutting you grog off, Captain.
I like
So-
his jokes.
What is a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet there?
It can't be R, Captain, it's too obvious.
No, it's the sea! Ha ha! I got you there, you scurvy sea dogs.
That's cool.
Shall we dismiss Craig now, Captain?
Ye can dismiss ye Craig now.